Welcome, everyone, to the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. Well, it was the Toronto Raptors in their last game, a loss to the Nets.
Guys, it was like there was a lid on the basket in that game. No matter how many plays you make at the defensive end, hard to overcome such a lack of production.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
I briefly spoke with Jason Kidd. This is their first matchup of the season against this squad, and he knows the shot blocking in the middle will certainly be an obstacle. But he said, quote, "We've got to remain aggressive and continue to attack." Guys, he said that putting their bigs in high pick and rolls and shooting the open jumper with confidence will be key. We'll see how they do.
And Doris, as always, thanks. And guys, do you agree with Coach's game plan here, given how tough the D is that they're going to go up against?
I really do. I think they're such a hard team to generate offense against. That has to be where they devote most of their attention.
Well, as long as it doesn't come at the expense of their own defense, fellas. I mean, they can't concentrate so intensely on offense, they forget to defend.
Temple can't get it to go. Carroll passes to Maverick. Here's DeRozan. Milwaukee with the rebound. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of Miami.
You know what? A lot of three-pointers, but for me, more so, it was the shot selection on those three-pointers. I just felt like they were just too trigger-happy from downtown.
You know, Greg, sometimes you're able to shoot your way out of a slump, but they just kept making things worse. Sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets.
Temple dishes to Henson. He hits it from 9. Henson's got his first points of the game.
He can be a matchup nightmare if he can get it in the paint.
Joseph the pass to Maverick. He kicks to Biyombo. Outside DeRozan. Sinks the three-pointer. DeRozan's got 6.
And a huge lead here early to start.
Well, you know, right from the tip, there's not anything they haven't done well so far.
Carter Williams kicks to Henson. Nice D from DeRozan.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
There's a good screen. Shot by Joseph, no good.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
And the foul called on Freak. That is his first foul of the game. Now Carter Williams. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. 1 second left. So as we end the first quarter, already a double-digit ball game. Toronto ahead, leading by 14. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment.
I gotta hold down the city. Gotta let you know where I come from.
And here's Freak on the importance of preparing for games. You know, Clark, is there anyone that really doubts the importance of practice?
No, not at all. I mean, to get to any level of consistent performance, you've got to put the time in, and every player knows that.
Some changes for Toronto. Biyombo, he's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Maverick comes in for Patrick Patterson. And it's DeRozan in for Powell. The Bucks also changing it up. John Henson's checked in for Monroe. Jarnell Stokes comes in for Parker. And Damian Inglis is subbed in for Garrett Temple. Lowry and DeRozan are the guard tandem. And there's Maverick. And there's Bismack Biyombo. And it's Daniels in at the power forward position. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors. He was all alone on that one. Middleton's got his first basket of the night. Raptors leading by 16. There's the pick. It's stolen by Carter Williams. Pass to Inglis from deep. The basket good off the assist from Carter Williams. Carter Williams has got 3 assists now in this one. Now here is Lowry. Defense right on him. Rebound, Milwaukee. This, their first look at this year's Toronto squad.
Yeah, and this game kicks off a 4-game season series between the two teams.
Two conference foes, guys, looking to take game one tonight. Very interesting to see who can land the first blow.
Inglis, no good.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Bucks trail by 15. Carter Williams kicks to Henson. Inglis dishes to Stokes. Inside. And that one's good. Inglis has got 5 points now this quarter.
You don't need much range to hit from that distance, Kevin.
DeRozan against Middleton. That's good. 10 points for DeMar DeRozan.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Carter Williams, the pass to Stokes. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
For Milwaukee, they have made 6 of their 7 attempts at the line in this one. The free throw drops for Stokes.
Even though they're trailing, they're having some success from the foul line here, and that could go a long way towards getting them back into it.
Damari Carroll's checked in for the Raptors. Corey Joseph comes in for Kyle Lowry. The Bucks also with the sub. Miles Plumlee's checked in for Henson. Passes it to DeRozan. We've got 22 seconds left to play in the first half. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Good. Mavericks got 5 now. 16 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Carter Williams with it. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Miami. No good trying to beat the buzzer. A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. Raptors lead by 16. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway. Welcome back, everybody. Third quarter just about to get going here in what has been so far a runaway game. A fantastic game from DeMar DeRozan so far.
Yeah, he's played just a smart game overall offensively, looking for and finding the gaps in the defense, and also terrific shot selection.
Greg, that's exactly what we're talking about when we talk about being efficient.
So making some changes. John Henson's checked in for Monroe. Miles Plumlee comes in for Damian Inglis, and Garrett Temple subbed in for Michael Carter Williams. And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got Chris Middleton, John Henson out there with Plumlee, then it's Garrett Temple, and it's Parker in at the 3. Maverick passes to Carroll. Here's Maverick, fires from 14, and the Raptors tack on 2 more. And the new beginning here, if you will, for Freak. Changed the front of his jersey, and he's looking to have a fresh start with this new team.
And, you know, that can be a bit of a whirlwind when you move from one team to another, Kevin. But Freak certainly has the talent to hopefully be able to work smoothly through it. He knows he's got to stay focused on the court, and he has shown the ability to do that. They've shown effort and aggression in the paint right from the tip. Their rebounding edge is impressive.
And they're giving themselves extra possessions and have taken advantage of it, and that's critical. You can shoot a few lesser percentage if you're getting more opportunities at the rim.
Parker outside. 1:02 left to play in the third, and he gets the bucket. Parker's got 11.
You know, his ability is matched only by his energy, guys. I mean, he's usually in the middle of everything for his team.
Joseph, that's good.
And even stronger second half. Tremendous efficiency at the offensive end of the floor.
Yeah, they're in a nice zone right now, and that basket looks You know it can handle 2 balls at once. It looks like now it could probably, for them, handle 3 or 4 balls at once as well as they're shooting it.
And Temple kicks to Henson. And it's another Milwaukee shot right there going in.
Okay, that's more like it. A nice job here in the second. I mean, their field goal percentage is way up compared to what they did in the first half, where they shot a very low percentage. It actually was just above 30%.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Here's Powell, rebounded by the Bucks. Middleton outside. Pass to Parker. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time.
Just a total loss of concentration right there.
And, Greg, if they continue to make those kinds of mistakes, then this game could turn even more south on them, and sour.
Joseph. Missed. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Toronto ahead, opening up a huge gap. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the fourth quarter. Welcome back. Fourth quarter action starting up in what has been a one-sided show. Toronto's gone downtown 13 times in this game, and they're just over 50%, 7 of 13 on threes. Ostrovsky, he's in at small forward. DeRozan out there with Wright. Then it's MyCareer, and it's Nogueira in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. It goes in. Lucas Nogueira.
Wow, that's a really smooth finish.
That's why we and they always love seeing him at the end of those breaks. He makes it look fun and easy.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Toronto.
And they've made the long range look like a layup at times in this one, guys.
They've also been pounding it inside tonight and coming away with a lot of points in the paint. I call those PIPs.
The wide open look here for DeRozan. Hits the three-point bomb.
It has been a three-point barrage for them since halftime.
Not sure if it's been by design or simply by accident, but either way, it has been impressive.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact, straightforward call, simple.
No good on that one. Damian Inglis has checked in for Milwaukee. Good on the second free throw. Toronto's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Right, the pass to Maverick. Left side, DeRozan. And basket number 6 to his stat sheet. He's now 6 for 10.
And after his last game, really not surprised to see him as hot as he is here tonight.
The Bucks working the ball around. And the pass to Inglis. Here's Vaughn, guarded by Wright. Shot clock at 6. Here's Inglis. Off target from outside.
He's still looking for his first three-pointer of the second half after making just one in the first.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Pass to O'Brien. Here's Inglis. Passes it to Vaughn. And out of bounds as the Raptors gain possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Powell, he's checked in for DeMar DeRozan. The Raptors have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. There's the screen.
Move the ball.
Right, the pass to Maverick. Inside, and he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a three-point play.
That's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle much more effectively.
You just cannot allow the offense to have that quality of a look each and every possession.
The free throw drops for Powell. The Bucks shooting around 41% on the night. Out left to the wing. Pass to O'Brien. Here's Vaughn. The pass to O'Brien. Here's Inglis. Carroll covering. Here's Vaughn. Milwaukee, no good that time either. And the Raptors with possession. They're on a 10-1 run. Carroll with a screen for Wright. The dish now to Carroll. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
And it's all one-way traffic tonight, boy. They have been lights out offensively.
And there's no telling how big that lead's going to get. But, again, it's just one game, but nonetheless a very impressive one, the way they've handled their business here. They're on track here in the second half after their less than impressive first half. I mean, I think they came out with some tired legs to start, but they've turned it around. They found some energy, and they look a lot more active and engaged.
And it's good. Fought through contact, hits the shot. He'll go to the free throw line. Patrick Patterson, he's checked in for Toronto. For Milwaukee, they've gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Inglis, no good.
He's not necessarily a strong inside presence, but he needs to polish those chances off.
Wright with it. O'Brien's there. Wright, the pass to Maverick. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
That's his second personal foul. Shooting for Toronto. Free at the line for 2.
He misses the free throw. A different look for Milwaukee. Plumlee comes in for Johnny O'Brien. And Garrett Temple subbed in for Damian Inglis. And he sinks the second. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Kicks it to Temple. He feeds it to Stokes. No good. And Toronto will come the other way. Dishes it to Patterson. To the wing right side. To the paint. Here's Ostrovsky. Good.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
It really is. 5 out of 6 of their last field goals have come from the paint.
There's a screen. Here's Vaughn. Here's Emerson. Gets the three-pointer to fall. And here are the Raptors now.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Raptors.
You're right, Steve. It was a standout performance across the board. They were just, at times, it seemed toying with it.
Yeah, like watching a cat play with a mouse, Kevin, quite honestly. They were able to do more or less, whatever they wanted to do.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
And it's always nice to get win number 1 against an opponent you'll be seeing a total of 4 times over the course of the year. They really set the tone tonight for their season series against the Bucks.
And what a huge standout performance it was for DeRozan. He affected the game so much with the way he was able to come out and get steals and extra possessions for his team.
And Nogueira drops them both. 1:09 left to play in the final quarter. Pass to Vaughn. There's the pick. He dishes it to Temple. Plumlee with the screen. Pass to Vaughn. 6 on the shot clock. Milwaukee needs to get off a shot here. Powell dishes to Patterson. Here's Powell. The feed to Patterson. Raptors moving the ball around, and he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
That's his first personal foul. At the line for your Raptors, Lucas Nogueira. 2 shots.
He's off on the first, and Toronto making a change here. Carroll's checked in. That one misses. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Right wing. Feeds to Temple. This one for 3. Carroll with the rebound. Now here's Wright. Pass to Maverick. And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
Yeah, they were clicking in every way. I mean, all cylinders go. No question about that. And once they pulled away, they didn't let up.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony.